Assalamu alaikum. Placing the mission in storage at L2 will allow it to respond rapidly to a newly discovered comet. Something not possible if the mission was developed only after the comet discovery. With Comet Introspector, we will be able to respond quickly to study one of the most important ancient objects from our solar system and maybe beyond, said Geraint Jones of University College London, one of the scientists that led the proposal for the mission. Now, if we see the now we study the NASA Select Comet and Titan missions as new foreign finalists. NASA has selected missions to return samples from a comet and to Explorer. The two missions selected from a pool of 12 proposals and announced by NASA December 20 will receive funding for additional studies through 2018 before NASA picks one of them in the spring of 2019 for full development and launch in 2025. One called Comet Astrobiology Exploration Sample Return. Now, the next we study is the Dragonfly. The other Dragonfly would send a spacecraft to a land on a Titan, Saturn's largest moon, and a world with a dense atmosphere. That spacecraft, similar to quadcopter drone, would be able to fly to several locations on the surface, tens to hundreds of kilometers apart, to study its composition and habitability. The mission would be managed by the Applied Physics Laboratory of Johns Hopkins University, which would also build the spacecraft. The announcement of two missions for further study surprised many in the planetary science community. NASA officials had previously suggested that the agency would select three or possibly more proposals for additional study. Thomas Zurbuchen, NASA's Associate Administrator of Science, said at media teleconference he had not set number of he had no set number of proposal in mind to select for further study. I did not start with a number, he said, focusing instead on the outstanding and visionary science the mission promised to carry out. Basically, where I ended up with is the two that we are currently talking about. It is the NASA